Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Cancer season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into this energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to all of my Cancers. I hope you guys enjoy your season, your solar return here, okay? So collective, I'm picking up on somebody here that is grieving and they are in fear here, okay? A Sagittarius could be significant here, but something unexpected has transpired, okay? Somebody's mask came off, fell off, and they didn't expect that. Somebody is caught up in a situation here, okay? I'm hearing shitting bricks, okay? So let's see what this is about here, okay? Like somebody's mask could have been the mask that they were wearing. I'm getting like tough guy, okay? It was all an illusion here, okay? It's like their true self is showing, okay? This person is, they could be a coward, okay? When they take off all of like the juju here, okay? The fixings, the extras, when they strip down, someone has never built themselves up to face situations or people head on. That's what I'm getting, okay? So let's see what this is about. Somebody is in fear. Becoming fearless isn't the point. That's impossible. It's learning how to control your fear and how to be free from it here, okay? You could already know the tea here. You could be an Aquarius or you could be dealing with one here, okay? Child. Something about the stars being aligned here, okay? Let's see what this is about. Why is somebody so scared? I'm also hearing timid, okay? Somebody could normally be kind of shy, but I don't know if it was someone's maybe like material wealth or status or even actual alchemy. Because there's something about this individual has propped themselves up to be somebody that they are not here, okay? Somebody's in fear of your divine support, your protection, okay? It says divine support, seen and back. Ask out loud. Signs arrive with receipts. The universe loves clarity here, okay? You could have receipts because we did just see already knowing the tea. Somebody could be in fear of you or what is about to transpire here because they just found out that you already know the tea and you have the receipts here, okay? You could be getting your downloads, your information here straight from source, divine support, seen and backed here, okay? They know if you got the download, if you got the information, they have been exposed and there will be judgment to follow. Somebody wants to apologize, honey, okay? This is very conditional. Somebody thought that they were hidden. They thought that they were low. They thought that they were in the shadows, maybe even invincible. Something has been exposed and it's breaking somebody down, okay? Like somebody is now realizing, remembering that they are the cowardly lion, pre-yellow brick road, okay? Like somebody is still on the yellow brick road. They haven't even met up with Dorothy yet. Something like that is going on. They want to apologize, okay? I don't know. This is somebody who could have been coming up against you here, and they realize you got the tea, you got the receipts here. This person is feeling some type of way, honey. Child. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, look at this. Heart healing and spiritual warrior. Somebody didn't think that you had it in you. Somebody didn't think that you had the heart to, I don't know, confront them. This could be, face to face. This could be spiritually, energetically. Okay, this could be calling somebody out to fight a battle. What is going on here? You have heart healing and spiritual warrior. Somebody didn't expect you to heal, okay? Yeah, something about the wounded you. You could be a wounded warrior here. That's what I'm getting, honey. Wow, clemency. It's like they're reassessing who you are, your strength, okay? And it's changing. Well, it's changing the dynamic of the situation as they see it, okay? Because you were always this person, I don't know. This person thought that they had the upper hand in a situation that they could overpower you, but I'm seeing somebody take 2 steps back. Like, oh, that's the energy that I'm getting. Heart healing and spiritual warrior. Maybe you healed something. Maybe you came out the other side stronger. Somebody is looking at you like you are a new version of you, okay? You're not the version that they remember. Child, I cannot. Let's get a couple more out here. Someone was expecting a new beginning here, okay? Somebody envies, I was picking that up prior to me cutting on the camera. Somebody envies your ability to stay calm, keep calm, regulate your emotions here, your nervous system, okay? You could be someone who meditates frequently, okay? I'm also hearing religiously. Yeah, child, what is this? A red lipstick stain. They feel some type of way, honey, okay? What is this about? Like you came back better than ever with this heart healing and spiritual warrior. Like you came out swinging. And somebody is like, who is that? That's the energy that I'm getting. Child, you could have been through some type of training, warfare. Maybe this person put you through some type of warfare training, okay? And they didn't foresee you coming out like Rocky, okay? What is this? Check yourself. I feel like this is confirmation in regards to someone having to take 2 steps back. Now somebody wants to talk about kindness. And maybe someone took your kindness for a weakness. I'm also getting that as well. On this card, it says spiritual warrior. Compassion in one hand, boundaries in the other. Fear loses the mic. Somebody had you effed up, okay? Let's just say what it is. You have day off at the top of the deck here. Guilty rest. This is the energy of somebody having to go back to home base or go back to the drawing board and collect themselves, gather themselves. What is going on? Permission to power down, rest now, return sharper, recharge is part of mastery. You stepped, whoever you are, you stepped away from something. You stepped back from something and somebody took that as a sign of defeat, okay? That's what's going on, okay? You could also know about somebody being guilty here. They thought they knew a secret about you, okay? They thought they knew a secret that they thought they knew something that you didn't know, okay? But whoever you are, I feel like you hold your cards very close to your chest and you're very strategic here, okay? Something about the art of war. Keeping your secret here. Interesting. Now, this is about somebody being guilty of something here. Something's been going around with this aquamarine expand connection here. Like everybody knows but you, or so they thought. Okay. Kindness. Yeah, somebody underestimated you here. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Child, let's get into the tarot, y'all. It's at the bottom of this deck. Okay. Well. Divine support. They're in fear. Somebody is in fear. Somebody's like, oh shit. Desperation and loss here, okay? Somebody could have taken an L recently due to their desperation or some type of desperado moves, okay? Maybe somebody thought that you were going to be in a state of desperation. I'm hearing panic, and that's how you were going to take a loss, okay? No mud, no lotus. It's giving no pain, no gain here. Take a note from the beautiful lotus, which defies the mud and murky water, to rise to the water's surface to show its beauty. Overcome adversity by blooming where you are. Here, you understand the game, whoever you are, okay? Honesty. This is something about you being honest with yourself here, okay? Somebody could have been holding back to this secret, and somebody already knowing the tea. They didn't want to be honest with the situation here because it's like they didn't want to do the time, okay? So to speak. Yeah, something about you being honest with yourself, honey, okay? Child, it empowered you. It empowered you. Wow. Okay. Yeah, survivor. So you have be yourself coming up sideways, and then you have regret. Someone is definitely in regret, collective, okay? Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. You deserve the best. Know your worth here. Again, like I said from the get-go, somebody was trying to show up as the big bad wolf, but they were never that, okay? They were never that. And now they have to be themselves. Somebody could be in regret that, you know, they didn't show you your true self, or they didn't show up for themselves authentically here, okay? Because whatever position that they're in, whatever has them in fear, has a lot to do with them wearing a mask here, okay? Not just for you, but for others, and mainly for themselves here. Well, and then we have survivor at the top of the deck. Somebody thought that you wouldn't survive something here, okay? Child. Let's get one more. There we go. Loss. Somebody's taking an L, honey. Sometimes we must lose things and people to appreciate them and their value. Then other times we must lose to gain. You could have taken an L in the past here, and somebody thought that that was going to break you, okay? But you came back better, stronger, wiser, okay? Bridges. Yeah, somebody regrets burning a bridge with you. That's what I'm getting. They're taking L's. Yeah, somebody counted you out. They bet it against you. Like I said, you could have took an L in the past, okay? Somebody burnt a bridge as if you weren't valuable. They would never need you again. They would never need your advice. They would never need your companionship, your friendship, okay, your loyalty, none of that, okay? So they burnt a bridge. You know, they feel like they can discard you. Who needs you? Now they're in regret because they don't even have themselves. Loss. This person is taking a loss. Person, people, whatever this situation is about. Confirmation. Confirmation. So you have heart healing and spiritual warrior. Wow, number 36 and the number 45, okay? You healed something, okay? You healed something. I'm hearing the word armor, okay? Could have been a chink in your armor, or yeah, something like that, okay? Yeah, spill the tea, you already know. So let's get some specifics about what this is, because you already knowing the tea is out here again, the same energy, okay? Somebody is spilling the tea, but you already knew. You could be spilling the tea that you already knew. Conversations are happening without you. Information spreads fast. Expect hidden truth to surface. There's somebody here that was talking a whole lot of shit behind your back here, okay? And you know about it. Okay? And now they're aware that the door, the bridge is burnt forever, okay? The door is closed forever, okay? They were the last ones to know. Yeah, I'm getting that for somebody. That's very specific. Somebody who is gossiping about you could be with an enemy. You already knew this. So that's blowing somebody's mind. They're in regret. They are in regret. Okay, you know who this person is. You know where they stand. You know that they're an op. They hate it. I mean, I'm hearing they hate it there. Okay, wherever they're at. Okay, yeah. Choose a side, pick a side, pick a side. Okay, child. What is that, Drake? Look alive. Somebody looking dead as shit. Somebody's blowed, I'm telling you. Fuck them, dog. We gonna see how long they ride. Is that what he said? Child, this is somebody who was still checking on you. So this person was in your energy in the background, though, okay? They're being forced to take responsibility. Chish, okay? Yeah, and they're falling apart. Because you're still in a glamour rising energy here. You don't need this person will stop people pleasing at the bottom of the day. Maybe this is somebody who thought that you would spin the block, okay, for their friendship, their kinship, their companionship here. That ship has sailed and sunk. What the hell? Child, I cannot. Let's see what is this spill of tea about, okay? Hey, somebody feels like they're cursed. And it's so crazy because whoever this is, you know, it's like them knowing that you know, it's now real for them, okay? They've been in this position ever since they betrayed you, okay? But now that they know you know, it's like it has activated something on their timeline in their life, okay? Why is somebody in fear and wanting to apologize? Yeah, something has snapped. Maybe something snapped with you, okay? Yeah, somebody is questioning why they did something. Why they, you know, collaborated against you, talked about you, lied on you. I'm telling you, they hate it here. That's what I keep hearing. I hate it here. Somebody hates where they're at. Yeah, somebody's finances could be taking a hit. Okay, it says balance 0. Your bank account said no before the universe did. Damn. Yeah, somebody's looking at their phone. They're looking at their money. Okay. Child. Somebody hates, this is specific. Somebody hates that they slept with an ex. Okay. Because they hate it there. They should have took. They should have took a clue from you. But you know how that goes. Yeah, this is somebody who was comparing themselves to you. Comparison is a thief with bad vibes. Why not me? Somebody was jealous. They were envious. That's what led their actions here. Okay, I'm also hearing motives. Now this person is not the main character in your story. And they're not the main character in their own story either. Okay, sad. Trust the process, but also speed it up again here, okay? Tick, tick, tick. This person is waiting. Look, I have why did I do that again? You change your whole vibe to be easier for them. Somebody betrayed you, okay? And, you know, they betrayed themselves by betraying you. Like this person, it's like they dropped themselves. They demoted themselves here. Okay. Damn. What's going on here? Tick, tick, tick. Loading. Trust the process, but also speed it up a bit. They're waiting for something here. Okay. This person is mad. This person could be dealing with a lot of delays. Okay. In several areas of their life. And it's due to some type of betrayal. You already knew. You already knew somebody, child. It's like wherever you are, you already knew and then you've been moved on. But to them, it's like the tower is falling all over again, okay? I cannot. This person was, yes, it's break free. Pushing beyond your comfort zone and discovering new capabilities here. You broke free. It's like a betrayal that freed you. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. So this friend could have been no good for you even before they slept with your person or they betrayed you in whatever form or fashion. They were no good for you because they were already comparing themselves to you. Okay. Somebody had a hint of jealousy or envy. Okay. Confirmation. So, you know, they put the nail in the coffin when they slept with somebody behind your back. Yeah. It freed you. Spirit didn't want you to be around this person, no way, okay? Yeah. Self-love. They didn't foresee you overindulging in this self-love. Somebody thought that you would need them, okay? Like this could be a best friend, ex-best friend. You and this person could have been really tight. Like you call this person every time you want to go somewhere or you got tickets or something like that, all right? Yeah, but beware of the trick. Somebody was always manipulative in your energy. Let's get one more. So why are they in fear? Why are they in fear? They're in fear because, I don't know, something about their life, hidden truth. Okay, loneliness here. So I feel like this is where this person is at. Okay, they hate it here. They did the most to betray you, thinking they were going to have the one up on you, and somebody's ass is still lonely. Okay, somebody was also, holding a secret. They thought they were holding it over your head in regards to some loneliness that you could have dealt with in the past, especially surrounding a relationship here. Okay, yeah, the hidden truth about some loneliness or some isolation here. Interesting. Okay, let's see, y'all. Yeah, I'm hearing a door slam shut. Scant evidence lingers. The whole truth stays out of reach. Trust your instincts and accept the unseen as part of growth here. You don't need the whole damn story. You got enough to know that this person can't spin the block. Not today, not yesterday, not tomorrow. Basically, that's what's going on. Something about a party. All right. Damn, you got lab pharmacy tech out here. Somebody could have caught something. Child, a water sign is significant, or this person could just be in their feelings here. Something about a party, honey. Somebody could have been doing some hard drugs. Shit now. A workplace party? This could even be a coworker, okay? Yeah. Somebody could work in the lab. Yeah, this person is getting a reality check, okay? Saturn is the only thing spinning the block up in their life, okay? Yeah, there's a court case going on for somebody. Somebody is caught up, child. They are caught up. Okay, there could be an investigation into a lab, pharmacy worker, tech, something like that, okay? That's what I'm getting. An earth sign could be significant here. Yeah, there's an investigation. Somebody could have court in the near future here. Yeah, somebody's toxic AF. But they're in denial, disbelief, refusal of reality. Somebody is in refusal of some type of karma that's coming down the pipeline here, okay? And it has something to do with legalities here. Toxic AF. Toxic family, environment, friends, or lovers. Somebody's looking into some lab results. Somebody's looking to, I feel like somebody works in the pharmacy here, okay? Child, yeah, 2025 could be significant here. Somebody could be denying that something happened, okay? Somebody could be denying that they slept with somebody here. An orgy could be significant here. Wow. Yeah, somebody was in love. Or they thought. So there's an investigation because somebody's denying that they did something. Has something to do with a lab or blood, okay? Someone got a reading in the past, collective. And a reader told them what they wanted to hear. Yeah, about a workplace party. Cheers. I'm telling you. Or people who work together. Yeah. Party could be third party, or also could represent a group of people. But these are people who are, they were living it up, okay? The people who go out a lot together, okay? Like they frequent bars. And then workplace here. This could also represent a celebration here. Somebody got a reading in the past and they were told the truth. Maybe about how something was going to go down, or that somebody was going to awaken to a celebration, a specific celebration here. Okay. Could be a bunch of people who slept together, honey. Okay. Child. Somebody's trying to break free of this here. Okay. Yeah. Something about you being protected here, okay? So there was some type of collaboration here to separate you here, all right? Oh, separation was for your protection, okay? That's what I'm getting. So somebody thought that they were doing you a disservice here. This person did you a favor, okay? And they were used to hand deliver a blessing to your door, okay? So somebody played a game of divide and conquer, maybe by sleeping with your person or hooking up with multiple people. I don't know if you were dealing with an ex that was always out and about here. Could have been dealing with a lot of like groupies, regardless if this is a masculine or a feminine energy here. They wanted to separate you guys. They did. But that was for your protection, because somebody's ass could have caught something with all this lab pharmacy tech energy out here, okay? A sibling could be significant here. This could be the person that knows that you already found out that you already know the tea. Yeah, it was blocked. Oh, wow, yes. This was a blessing, because somebody could have been sleeping with somebody who was infected with something, okay? I have blocked, and behind that, I have permanent actions and decisions. Some type of permanent impact was blocked from your life, okay? These karmas had no idea that they were being used to be a blessing in your life, okay? Even though they had malicious intent towards you. And it could be a sibling. Child, please. There's a private investigator sneaking around because, you know, there's this thing called HIPAA, but somebody is trying to find out maybe who's sick, like the chain of custody, something like that. Spiritual body, honey. So yeah, spiritual body, fire connects you to higher dimensions, unseen forces, blueprint, source of your power. There's something about a ritual that was done in the past, okay? This could be a sex ritual, and they celebrated this here. Yeah, I'm getting something about body swapping as well, because it landed on be yourself, and be yourself is sideways here, okay? Somebody who wanted your essence. Geez, let's get a couple more. Mercury retrograde. Evaluate how you communicate, improving on existing structures. Efficient and effective here, okay? Interesting, okay? So words matter. Something that somebody said in the past is back up. It's back up on the spiritual docket here, okay? Child, when I say somebody hand delivered you a blessing, the biggest blessing, okay? Because you were able to break free from some type of debauchery here, okay? Now somebody hates it here. What else are they scared of? What else are they scared of? Let's see. They're in fear. They didn't know you knew something, child. They didn't know. They didn't want somebody to be the main character in your story, okay? And that was the biggest blessing, because this person was very unloyal, okay? Might even be trying to call the cops on somebody, okay? Great awakening here. Because they're mad. They're big mad. What else are they in fear of? Oh, somebody's in fear of the cops. Oh, okay. Political theater in the reverse here. Let's see. While the public reacts to the drama, real decisions are being made off stage. Political theater thrives on division, keeping the people too busy fighting each other to question the system. It's in the reverse here, okay? So people are asking the real and the right questions here, and it landed on hidden truth. Somebody was keeping a bunch of drama going on so they wouldn't be seen, okay? Yeah. Political theater is in the reverse. Somebody's no longer buying it here, okay? The little song and dance that somebody had going on so they could stay low, basically. Somebody was trying to throw up a distraction here because they want to hit the highway as well. They want to escape a situation here. Frequency harvesting here. So you have change of power and power outage here, okay? The plug has been pulled on an operation, a group of people. That's what I'm getting. With this frequency harvesting, Authority is changing hands, yet power rarely shifts without resistance. Expect turbulence as one influence gives way to another. This is a pivotal moment here. And then power outage. When the grid goes down, it exposes the fragility of the systems we rely on, whether the loss of power is accidental or calculated. This is a reminder to be prepared. I'm getting the energy of somebody when it comes to their plan. It's like they're about to activate their emergency plan, okay? Because they're in fear, okay? Wanting to put multiple people in the dark in regards to this situation so they can escape, so they can get back control of the narrative, okay? Frequency harvesting. Fear, anger, and despair generate an energy that functions like currency. Some systems and entities survive by keeping you in a state that produces it. And I just heard panic here, okay? But the plug is being pulled on this. Somebody was energy harvesting. That's what I'm getting, okay? By keeping somebody in fear. But I'm getting, in regards to this situation, you haven't been in a state of fear or panic in quite some time. Yeah, confirmation. So, So somebody could no longer harvest, basically. That's what's going on. Somebody could no longer harvest. Child. Somebody's scared of you. They want to apologize here, okay? All right, I'm going to close it out with some traditional tarot, y'all. 3131. They're in denial. Somebody's being investigated, though. What are they in denial about, okay? Court case, you got a lab, pharmacy tech, and denial. Somebody could be denying that they're sick. Somebody could be denying some form of, something they did on the job. Oh, somebody used their job. Yeah, there's definitely like a lab tech here or a pharmacy tech here, okay? Yeah, somebody is spying. This person is weighed down. Somebody could be spying to see if you're weighed down. You're not. If there's desperation coming from a Page of Swords and a Ten of Wands. Somebody is sleeping with one eye open, okay? This is going to court. If somebody did something with some results, okay? Fraudulent results or identity theft surrounding like some medical results here. This is going to court, okay? Yeah, somebody was an absolute fool. Whatever they did in the past. And somebody's investigating something privately. Again, it has to be privately because, you have to make people aware. If you want to thumb through people's medical records, you have to make people aware. There's somebody here behind the scenes, okay, that's probably breaking laws, but it's in an effort to get to the truth. It still doesn't make it legal here, but it's because there's so much confusion going on, okay? There's so much confusion going on. Somebody could be trying to look into somebody's medical records here. Yeah, Ace of Swords here. I'm telling you, because they're going to deny. And this situation could be very sensitive because of HIPAA, okay? And it's a major lie. Somebody's denying that they lied, okay? And they also refuse to tell the truth, which is basically the same difference here. But you got the Wheel of Fortune at the top of the deck here. Sagittarius could be significant here. Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Honey, I can't make it up. Somebody is stressed the hell out. They are weighed the F down. Two people. Could be a couple. Yeah, because they're finding out that something is not over. You're defending yourself here, okay? Yeah, there's an Aries here that's in the fire. In the fire here, okay? This person is in the fire. They thought the door was closed on something. Okay? They thought something had been swept up under the rug. Yeah, no. Something is far from over here, okay? Yeah, fool. First, this person is an absolute fool here. Okay. And then you have Page of Pentacles at the top of the deck here, child. It's like a piss poor pathetic excuse. Uh-huh. Wow. Somebody could be paying for some type of defense here. Okay. Yeah. Somebody was paying to block somebody here. Okay. Yeah. Last spread. Okay, Two of Cups energy here. Somebody could be working with somebody. Somebody could be getting with a Libra here. Okay. Yeah, this King of Wands. Child, please. The King of Wands landed on power outage. It's an Aries and or a Sagittarius that's, honey, like, It's giving ground zero, okay? That somebody doesn't have any power. They've been zapped. They've been zapped. I'm seeing that scene from Men in Black when Will Smith goes into the pawn shop and goes after the bug, okay? Yeah, This person doesn't have any power. They're losing power. They're losing strength. They're losing rank here, okay? Somebody, again, a Libra could be significant here, or somebody could be working with the courts here since it's out here, okay? So they could be losing a connection on the inside because of some type of exposure. Yeah. Ace of Swords does, in the reverse, does talk about a misuse of power here, okay? Because they don't ever plan to tell the truth. And they were going to back that action with the corruption, okay? Whatever's going on here, honey, okay? Child, All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.